Hello there.
What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology is the branch of technology that deals with dimensions and tolerances of less than 100 nanometers, especially the manipulation of individual atoms and molecules. In other cases, the word manipulation is used as controlled. Nanotechnology is also the study and application that can be used across all the other science fields, such as chemistry, biology, physics, materials science, and engineering. It is convergent because it brings together sectors of science that were previously separated, e.g., deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA silicon chips, converging between semiconductor science, inorganic chemistry, and biology, with applications in the medical industry. There are three applications of nanotechnology. The three applications of nanotechnology are, in medicine, in agriculture, and the graphene buckyballs. In medicine, numerous applications of this field, i.e. more effective drugs for conditions such as high blood pressure, assisted by the view of these molecules afforded by X-ray lasers, simulate biological mechanisms to monitor a cancer cell while it is treated by drug-bearing nanoparticles, and the nanobots. In agriculture, novel techniques of nanotechnology applications are applied to breed crops, with higher levels of micronutrients, to detect pests, and to control processing of food. Hetchman, 2005. Ultra-small probes on Earth's surfaces for agricultural applications and control of soil, air, and water contamination are also developed by nanotechnology, Zhang et al., 2011. Bio-nanotechnology provides feasible solutions, e.g. support of cleaner production methods, provision of alternative and renewable energy sources, and source reduction into the manufacturing process, Colvin, 2003. Nanotechnology helps in energy consumption, like in the use of graphene into a coating material, resulting in the need for only one layer, which does not require a multifunctional film coating. In the lecture given by Dr. Fabian M. Darrett in 2008 entitled Nanotechnology, Business and Practical Applications, where the Philippines is and where it should be, he mentioned the possible applications of nanotechnology in the Philippines, namely, ICT and semiconductors, energy, food and agriculture, environment, and health and medicine. He mentioned existing and ongoing research studies that time funded by the Department of Science and Technology on these areas, as well as on nanometrology. What are the challenges of nanotechnology? Carbon nanotubes used in manufacture of memory storage, electronic, batteries, etc. were found to have unknown harmful impacts to the human body by inhalation into lungs comparable to asbestos fiber 11. The pulmonary toxicological evaluation of single-wall carbon nanotubes 12 indicated that it is more toxic than carbon black and quartz once it reaches lung 13, while multifocal granulomas were produced when rats were exposed to single-wall carbon nanotubes 14, Zhang et al., 2011. The most immediate challenge in nanotechnology is that we need to learn more about materials and their properties at the nanoscale. Due to its size, nanoparticle will be difficult to be analyzed, and this lack of information and methods of characterizing nanomaterials makes it a challenge to detect its concentration in air or in any matrix of the environment. Predicting the toxicity of a nanomaterial rely heavily on the information of the chemical structure, since minor changes of chemical function group could drastically change its properties. Point-to-point risk assessment at all stages of nanotechnology then should be conducted to ensure the safety on human health and environment. Ethical dilemmas of nanotechnology. The statement that nanotechnologies do inevitably imply ethical questions. The main problems are public trust, potential risks, issues of environmental impact, transparency of information, responsible nanosciences, and nanotechnologies research. Issues raised may be further studied, and modification of nanotechnology methods may be done, e.g., altering the composition of graphene, known to be one of the most advanced materials for structural improvement, substitution of silicon for electronic devices, thermal transferring, and fire retardant, to become more environmental friendly. It is imperative, therefore, that the society is given a nanosafe knowledge on how the potential hazards of nanotechnology. Nanoparticles may damage the lungs. We damage to human lungs. This is both because of their size, as they can get deep into the lungs, and also because they carry other chemicals including metals and hydrocarbons in with them. Nanoparticles can get into the body through the skin, lungs and digestive system. This may help create free radicals which can cause cell damage and damage to the DNA. There is also concern that once nanoparticles are in the bloodstream they will be able to cross the blood-brain barrier. The human body has developed a tolerance to most naturally occurring elements and molecules that it has contact with. It has no natural immunity to new substances and is more likely to find them toxic. The danger of contact with nanoparticles is not just speculation. As more research is undertaken, concerns increase. A German study found clear evidence that if discrete nanometer diameter particles were deposited in the nasal region, in rodents in this case, they completely circumvented the blood/brain barrier and traveled up the olfactory nerves straight into the brain. Inhaled carbon nanotubes can suppress the immune system by affecting the function of T cells, a type of white blood cell that organizes the immune system to fight infections. Some nanoparticles cause lung damage in rats. Several studies have shown that carbon nanotubes, which are similar in shape to asbestos fibers, cause mesothelioma in the lungs of rats. Other nanoparticles have been shown to lead to brain damage in fish and dogs. That is all. Thanks